Hey guys, my brother Kid here coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? And welcome to episode four, you know, of my comic review. Hope everybody enjoyed my other, my my mentor, my teacher, Blue Goblin's comic review. And I have in my hand for this week, I have 8 books to cover. And 4 from Marvel, 3 from DC, and 1 from Boom. And we're gonna go to least least to most. Okay. So the first one I'd like to talk about is Starborn, number 7. Uh, Stan Lee, Chris Robertson, Kaya Randolph. Uh, Benjamin Pratt, Benjamin Pratt, aka Starborn, in this finally finds a little bit more about his family. His birth father and parents. His birth father is a king, so he's kind of like royalty to an alien nation. But he also finds out that his father is not what he thought he would be. He's kind of like a tyrant. He ruled his kingdom with a kind of an iron fist, and Benjamin doesn't like that. Benjamin even goes on to call him the the galactic Hitler. Uh, but there's some good storytelling in this book. Uh, Good fight. The fight scenes counted. The fight scenes were really good. When it was needed for fight scenes, it was good. When it was needed just for more of the talking, dialogue, it's good stuff. Uh, if you're not reading Starborn, I do urge you to pick it up. You might like it. If you like Boom Studios' work, Starborn is pretty good. Okay, move on to DC, guys. And that would be, we'll start off with one of the Flashpoint tie-ins that I definitely were looking interested in. And the first one is Flashpoint Citizen Cold, number 1. This is the first issue out of the 3-parter, and this was really good. It's really, really good. We find out that Citizen Cold is like the hero of Central City. Colin does a good job writing it. But we also find out that there's kind of a dark past between, while the other rogues and people are in jail, we find out that Citizen Cold has something that he's hiding from the world. But the people of Central City like his work. Uh, but it's good. It's really good. Um, I love the fight between him and another fellow Ice Element character. The cliffhanger at the end of this was crazy. But Iris West and of course Wally West, her nephew, is in this book as well. But it was really good. Really good indeed. Next up, Flashpoint Emperor Aquaman, number 1. Uh, this was dark. Very dark and gritty for Aquaman. Tony Bedard does this book. And it tells the origin of what spawned Arthur to become this way. Uh, but it's really good, nonetheless. I gotta admit, both books that I picked up from the tie-ins were well good. Um, and we find out that kinda he has something to do with somebody special that that you know he lost. I'm not gonna spoil who that is, but you guys should already know who I'm talking about. But it was really good. We see what the war between him and Diana, aka Wonder Woman, is up to. But Aquaman, Emperor Aquaman, #1, really good. Okay, last DC book, Red Robin 24. Bottom line, guys, the ladies love Tim Drake. Tim Drake is a ladies' man, and they want Tim. They want him, and they just don't want his mind. They want his body, and anything else they can get from him. And especially this one femme fatale wants him so badly that she wants a you know what with him. Uh, but it's really good. Fabian Nicieza, pronouncing his name wrong, I know I am. Forgive me. Uh, does a good job writing Red Robin. Tim is still good in this book. Uh, definitely good in this book. Red Robin 24. Good stuff. Okay, moving on to Marvel. Black Panther, The Man Without Fear, 559. This was written by David Liss. And this was good. This is the first part of the Storm Hunter storyline. And in this storyline, we see T'Challa fighting Kraven the Hunter. And remember, guys, T'Challa doesn't have his abilities anymore. So he's fighting. All he's got to fight Kraven, one of the greatest hunters in the Marvel Universe, is his wits, his skills, and his head in this. You know, so, and he even says it in the book. He's like, Kraven the Hunter, I fought his son when he took over the mantle, but not the real McCoy. So it's a little different for T'Challa, but it's still good. T'Challa is looking for a former employee of his, one of his employees that went missing. So, but it's good. I know a lot of people that fell off this book, don't really read it too much, but it's actually good. It's not that bad. So I can't wait to see what they do with T'Challa and Kraven in this book to the next part. All right. Incredible Hulks number 630. Uh, the final story arc for Greg Pak, Heart of the Monster, and Betty unleashed hell pretty much on the city of Las Vegas, and it's up to Bruce, his cousin Jennifer, Amadeus Cho, and Rick Jones, aka A-Bomb, to succeed in helping what she unleashed. You know, also, like I said last time I talked about Incredible, Greg Pak brought back Lord Tyrannus, an old school villain of the Hulk, and he set it loose. But Betty went with him, and as Red Shield. Red Shield kind of has like a dominant mind of her own, and but it's really good. It's not bad. It's gonna be sad to see Mr. Pak, leave the book because he did such a great job on this story, on this book. Period. But it's really good. It's not that bad. It is not that bad at all. And I can't wait to see how Mr. Pak ends this story. Incredible Hulks, 630. Okay. Next up, Journey into the Mystery. Tie into Fear itself. Ron Gillian writes this book. This is issue number 624. Loki is really good in this book. I'm glad that you got. I think Loki has become the real star of this book. And in this book, he's meets Hela and Mephisto. It has ties into Fear itself, so we do see the consequences. Oh boy, I am so sorry, guys. We see the consequences of what transpired in issue number 3 of Fear itself in this book. But it truly shows how devious and mischievous Loki is. He's still the same old Loki in a way, just a child. But he's loyal though. especially to his brother. And but it's still good nonetheless. It is still good. Uh, it's really good. Okay. Last but not least, we go to New Avengers number 13. This still continues the story of uh, what's the fate of Mockingbird. As you can see, the cover done by Diodata. Uh, Mockingbird was shot, and she was fighting for her life. The New Avengers kinda are still weaning from the defeat that they suffered in the hands of Superior and some fallen rogue Hammer agents. They get some clues, and now they're after her. While Bobby is still fighting for her life, her ex-husband, uh, Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, wants some answers. So he interrogates along with Wolverine, one of the Hammer agents they collected. Uh, but it's still good. And then it goes from back and forth from modern to the 1950s when Nick Fury basically hired Black Ops Avengers to help track down Nazi criminals. The ending, though, of this book really leaves you in a kind of a cliffhanger, and basically Nick Fury and the rest of the New Avengers are with Bobby, and Nick Fury basically injects a special formula in her that is in him, basically that keeps him young and things like that, while he hasn't croaked over yet. Uh, it's not the super soldier serum, but another formula. And if you don't know what that is, look up the formula that is injected in Nick Fury, and you'll get your answer. Uh, and that's how the story ends in this. But it's actually good. It's not that Bendis did a pretty good job in this book, and that's kind of shocking in a way, but not too shocking. But New Avengers number 13 was good. It was good. All right, guys. So that is it for this week. Uh, I'll be back next time with more books. So I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you enjoyed my take on those 8 books. If you have any of those books, tell me what you thought about them, everything like that. And this is Mount Vernon Kid, guys, saying peace, one love. Yeah, you can see the heart. Stay tuned. Keep it real. I'm out.